Okay, the drive is acting kind of funny, so who knows if this part will be in good quality or not. We'll try it anyway. Anyway, how are you? Good, right? Okay, so I did do one thing on the sliders. I went over there. I'm trying not to touch those, but I had to. I went over there, and what I did is I increased the fatigue. Yeah, I made it 80%. It's super unrealistic that my man ran, 70 runs. That's unrealistic. So I turned the fatigue way up. And I also made the injuries up a little higher too. That'll make it more interesting. Now let's see what happens against the Cowboys. Play full game. Yeah, between the fatigue and the more injuries, it's at 40% for injuries. We'll see how bad that is. We'll find out.
Today, from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, it's week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
If they're the Dallas Cowboys, why are they in Arlington?
We'll see Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys taking on Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D, as their guys will do battle with the Atlanta Falcons.
You can't drink a football. What are you doing?
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Fields it in the middle.
I thought he was going to run for a split second.
They'll run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. First look at the Cowboys offense as Dak Prescott gets ready to guide them.
You hear so many discussions about Dak Prescott.
He's only got 2 touchdowns so far. That means we're probably going to beat him. Wait, no, never mind. He got 2 touchdowns last game. Did they win? I have no idea.
And he was second in the league in passing yards with over 4,900. This guy gets it done, and his team really likes him as their leader.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field.
Okay, the thing I did with the injury thing is already taking effect.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he finds the tight end, Reed. 9 yards to pick up there. And it's
Damn it. Did they get the first down?
Look at the numbers from a week ago for Reed. 6 catches.
Yeah, they got the first down. Torn labrum. I'm not familiar. What is a labrum? Well, you know what we do on this channel. If we don't know a word, we look it up.
So from the 36.
We're gonna have to look it up. That's what we do. Hold on. Oopsies, that is not right. Oh, they changed it. There was an update. What the hell? Okay. Hey, it looks like you had an update, huh?
Yeah, definitely some fresh headlines rolling in.
No, stop.
Yeah, it looks like you
No,
got a bit.
stop. I have a question. You're wasting our time. Meaning the audiences.
Sure. So quick heads up. What I'm
Oh my
seeing-
god. I have a question.
Absolutely. Dive right in and ask away.
It's a body part. A labrum? What's that?
So the labrum is basically a piece of cartilage that lines and reinforces a ball and socket joint. For example, in your shoulder or hip, it helps keep everything stable and in place.
Okay, thanks.
Sure. A labrum is basically a ring of cartilage that helps stabilize ball and socket joints like your shoulder or hip. It kind of acts like a cushion and keeps everything in place.
Yeah, this is a little bit better. I like how they've updated this. That's definitely a lot different than how it was before. That's nice. Okay, time to get back to the game. So basically it's the ring of cartilage around a ball and socket joint like the shoulder or the hip.
6 now, 1st and 10.
So that sounds bad to hurt that.
Prescott now. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Oh, he's 2 for 2. He's doing a lot better than the Seattle guy.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They'll run with Elliott.
That's our first down. Ooh, they're doing a lot better than Seattle.
7 this time. And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaking up down there on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back.
It's a big arena. My dog is farting. Is there a way that I could get the dog not to constantly fart? No, there probably isn't, right?
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott.
Okay, that missed though, so he's finally got a miss. First 2 were good, and the 3rd one missed.
Intended receiver.
Look, Seattle's going against New England, but we knew they would. I wonder who they lost to.
That should give them something to build on and maybe
Who
turn
did they
the tide.
lose to? Nobody knows.
After the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Oh my god, Cleveland killed Cincinnati.
To throw is Prescott. A 50-50 ball.
That interception? Hell yeah.
Picked off by Darquez Denard. Matt Ryan, the longtime Falcon, a veteran who's been in the league since '08, ready to guide this Atlanta offense.
This past offseason was one where the Atlanta organization continued to build around their quarterback, Matt Ryan, because he can still throw the rock. 5th in the NFL in passing yards last year with better than 4,400. He's a guy who knows how to get the ball to his guys on the perimeter and take care of it, even when he's under duress in the pocket. Sacked 48 times last year.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. After the interception, here's Ryan. It's complete to Laquan Treadwell. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Atlanta.
1st down, Atlanta.
first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
Oh, that's 65 rushes last week.
Just downright unbelievable. I mean, when you amass that many yards.
Yeah, that was unbelievable. That's why I turned the fatigue up so he doesn't get to play the entire game. I want to see some of the other players do something.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Todd Gurley, the ball carrier.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places.
I probably should take a break from this. Can't put too much of it. That's not fun. That's oversaturation. I'll go back to Mafia. That's good.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. Well, this is going to depend on the spot. But
That 4th and 1. God damn.
He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
Yeah, it is interesting. Am I close enough to kick? Yes.
Oftentimes, leverage is the key to everything.
More kicking.
The defensive line not getting turned, all the other guys making sure they're in the right spot, and on that play, they were able to stop them short of a first down.
If I'm 28, yeah, no, I'm on the 28-yard line. That's what it was.
And we'll see Younghoe Koo now for the Falcons. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45.
I'll just get the 3 points. That's fine.
And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage.
3, Cowboys nothing.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Oh, crap. He's actually running it. They almost always take a knee.
Positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
Now Dak Prescott of the offense heading back onto the field. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Okay, good. He hit a brick wall. That's fine.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Jarrett on the stop.
Grady Jarrett with the tackle. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
The 27-yard line.
Here's Prescott.
Oh, get him.
They're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Elliott.
Nah, still a first down, though.
10 yards on the pickup.
Oh, 2nd and inches. He didn't quite make it.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play,
Man, this quarterback throws the ball way better than the last quarterback did.
a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. A first down carry by Elliott. And he will lose yardage here.
Oh, good thing that guy was standing there.
2 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely
Okay, I think I've actually played too much football lately. Yeah, I think I did too fast. Because I'm doing one part a night. So this is like the 5th night in a row. Too much.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Prescott from the gun.
Yeah, this quarterback's way better than the last guy.
And he'll be brought down at the 20.
Look at how more accurate he is.
In the red zone.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to...
And they got a touchdown.
To the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, you know, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Zerline good with a PAT, and that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Okay, they've taken the lead. It's okay. We could maybe come back. This is the problem with these sports games. I'll try my best.
They will send this one away.
I still don't know how to take a knee, but that's okay.
About a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
So for the 2nd time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board.
Man, this dialogue, so repetitive.
Kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And opening there on that 1st down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. Another good
What does this one do?
was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did.
Wait a second.
Yeah, and you know it takes some
What were we last time? NFC, Arizona. You help me out here.
I think he's
Is Arizona NFC? Or am I AFC this time? Is that the other one? I'm not an expert. We're on the opposite coast, right? Yes, we are. Geography.
Now it's Gurley.
Oh, ha
Taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
There's a run there by Todd Gurley. We all know he's looking to rebound from the least productive season of his career. And I think Atlanta presents
Yes, least productive season.
They'll use him really well running it.
These guys say the same things way too often.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Here's Gurley now out of the gun. And he's got this down to the 35. Back-to-back nice gains.
I saw something about the head coach. If he gets more than 500 rushing yards, he gets an XP boost. I don't know what that does for us, but let's try for it.
That full package of speed, power, able to catch the ball out of the backfield. Many people doubted him coming out because of the knee injury in college. They're seeing the full Todd Gurley now, and it hurts.
Ball up up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Maybe I could get a touchdown. I don't know. We'll find out. You bastard. Why didn't you run faster?
Delay of game, offense.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
We're going to lose.
Still first down.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
That sucks.
Following the penalty, it's Gurley. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. And after his performance last week, everybody saw it. Unbelievable. You can expect a heavy dose of him again, I think.
Without a doubt. I mean, why wouldn't you? Because once you establish yourself that way, it's not just him, okay? It's his offensive line.
I shouldn't have chose this play.
Receivers,
Looks bad.
sharing in the load and sharing in the belief that they do their job, they'll see another performance.
Unless I could just run it in myself.
From the 27.
I know he's guarding B.
This one caught by Ridley. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
I know I'm one of those that overuses certain terms. And this
Anyway, so when I fire up my external drive, it usually takes me right to the window that shows me my
he's been very productive.
videos. It didn't do that today. I was concerned. Why? And almost always just goes to where the videos are.
On first down, it's Gurley.
Let me run. Let me live.
Before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. He sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Yeah, we've played too much football lately. We have to play something else. Or not. I don't know.
On 1st and goal, Gurley. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. No luck whatsoever there on the draw.
Yeah, they're supposed to use their aggressiveness against them. That was the hope. But maybe they had too big of a meal last night. A half step slow, and he ends up running right into the meat of the defense.
They'll run for the first time with Hill. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
This has not been a fun sequence for him at all.
This hasn't been fun.
No gain, 2nd and goal. He ends up losing yardage. He may be trying to talk him into getting the ball 3rd time, but I think it's going to be difficult for him to win that battle.
They were held to a field goal on their first drive. They want 6 now, but it's 3rd and goal.
It might be a repeat performance.
Now it's Ryan. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free.
Yeah.
Brandon, we saw these defenders receivers flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Incomplete.
So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today.
Again, we're in an enclosed building. How's our 6 miles per hour breeze? Air conditioning, right?
And his kick is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6.
Falcons 6.
So 2 first-quarter field goal attempts for him, and he's converted on both.
I like the positive right there. 2 for 2, got the points on the board. The negative side is they didn't score touchdowns. And, of course, going forward in this game, that's going to be the aim, and hopefully he'll be kicking extra points instead.
Fielded in the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense.
Who's danger? Is it me? I'm danger.
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Prescott. And he's got Cooper on the out route.
Runs out of bounds.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works a defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Elliott on first down, got to get this back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
New Orleans versus Las Vegas.
Looking to throw on 2nd down.
And nobody was guarding that guy at all.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 yards on the play, first down.
CeeDee Lamb was my favorite receiver in this year's draft, and it's still hard for me to believe that he lasted till the 17th pick of the first round. No one took him before that, and Dallas, surprisingly, finds him available, takes him, and you see why. Great hands, great route running. This guy is Mr. Excitement.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Out of the gun, it's Elliott.
We didn't tackle him. He just tripped and fell down.
Yardage back at the 48-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great, because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott able to hit his.
I think we're going against a much better team this week.
Wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
I think we're going against a much better team on today's episode.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play.
It's the same guy they threw to last time, though.
Nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Throwing, Prescott, and this is caught. It's Cooper, and he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10.
They're going to get another touchdown. I can't stop them. It's going to happen. Here it comes.
The 7th play of the drive.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Come on, let's win. We're not going to win. They threw an interception, though.
It's intercepted. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
Okay, they were doing really good until they did that.
In as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you gotta like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch.
That nearly ended badly. Do you see that guy? He was right on me right as I threw the ball. That could have ended very badly.
They just feel relieved getting upfield, only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
Oh, right there. See, like 96 almost did me in right before I threw the ball. And then, of course, my dude caught it, then got crushed by more dudes.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Ryan to throw. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6.
See, look, on this difficulty setting, the score is actually pretty legit.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Unless I throw an interception, because I could.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley.
Who's Carrie? Why is she out there?
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
I think these games take too long. Honestly, I think they do. Hopefully everybody really enjoys them. Hopefully they get a lot of traffic going into the future.
Now a draw play for Gurley.
Excuse me?
Inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Yeah, what the hell is actually happening right there? What's going on? It's like I'm still upright or something, but I'm not. I don't know. I still don't know how to do the green moves. What are those? How do you do that?
On the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10. They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29.
Uh-oh, Todd's hurt.
Oh, boy, this isn't what you want to see. That's Todd Gurley, folks. Down on the field.
Yeah, I don't want to see Todd hurt. Todd is like our main dude.
We'll step aside and be right back. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll throw it with Ryan. This will be caught inside the 10.
Barely, though. Those guys were on him.
Inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Great mix of play calling.
The other coach is like, no way, dude.
All 3 passes have been completions. First and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here, and just load up for it and see what happens.
Abdominal strain. Okay, Todd is coming back.
They'll try to pound it in with him.
Nope. It almost looked like I was going to make it, but then I didn't.
He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Hill to try again. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
I'm not going to be able to score again. Watch, here it comes.
Almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Everybody just blocks me when I get to the end. They won't let me in. The door is shut. I'm not allowed inside. It's like an exclusive nightclub. You're not cool enough. Go away. Oh, man.
On 3rd and goal, Ryan. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Hayden Hurst, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Falcons have retaken the lead.
You get down near the goal line.
Yeah, barely, though. Watch, the Cowboys will take it right back from me.
It pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. And he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Let's just kick.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And he puts this one through as the lead moves to 13-7. That time a 9-play drive. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown.
Okay, now watch. Here comes their touchdown. I give it an 80% chance that they get a touchdown now. Look at the Jumbotron. Not showing anything at the current moment.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off.
Nope, he takes a knee that time, though.
Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Zeke and the Cowboys ready to begin the next drive. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try and loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse. You know, Secretariat lost twice in his career.
So educational. That's very true, kids. Look it up.
Horse racing is inhumane.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line.
Okay, we're not doing very good shutting them down. They're doing way better than the Seahawks.
As they're able to get the third down conversion.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
I wonder why the last game was so bad. Was it really cold in the arena for the Seahawks game? Is that what happened? The only thing I switched was the fatigue meter. And then the injury meter too. Remember, I bumped the injuries up a little bit. Or maybe just the game was feeling not so good last time around. Who knows? Oh, San Francisco at New York Jets. That sounds like a really cool mashup.
Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
He'll get 3 up to midfield. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in what you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week.
Oh, I was running right towards him, but my guy got there first. Way to go, Jones.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case.
Yeah, basketball players. Don't worry, I have some basketball games. We'll play those too. It'll be exactly like this, except basketball. And then I got some hockey games too, and it'll be exactly like this, except with hockey.
So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away.
Hey, you notice too, there's less kicking back and forth this game. I like that. It was happening way too often on the last game. In fact, it was getting stupid how often, we got to 4th down, kick it to the enemy. 4th down, kick it back to the enemy.
And he has enjoyed some solid groundwork, and some good holes have been created by the guys up front.
Almost get the sense that their game plan is working to perfection, that what they worked on in practice all week, they've just translated and taken it out onto the field in this ball game. And boy, they're liking what they're seeing.
They'll start the drive with Hill.
That didn't work.
The Pro Bowler there for the tackle.
Oh, hell yeah, I'll try throwing it again and see how that works.
A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9.
Oh, no. He did get it, but
out of bounds, according to the headlines.
never mind.
So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, there's times when you
Bad decision on my part.
and we just know the guys playing it are really wishing for college rules. Only need that one foot down instead of 2. It's awfully difficult on the sideline, isn't it?
On 3rd down, Ryan.
Oh boy, he's got 2 guys on him. Oh boy.
Can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
This is brought in at the 21. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. A reminder, still some good games coming up here in Week 2 of the NFL. Later tonight, a rematch from that Super Bowl a few years back. New England visits Seattle up in the Northwest. And then on Monday night, we'll be there. The first regular season NFL game ever played in the state of Nevada. The New Orleans Saints and the Las Vegas Raiders from Allegiant Stadium. That should be something. Dak dropping this one off for Zeke.
Yeah, that's cool. I guess what was the other arena they said was brand new in 2020?
Go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that
No, okay, hold on. Los Angeles and Las Vegas both had a brand new arena in 2020. Wow.
right here, and the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Draw play, Elliott. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz it? Do I need to pressure it? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd.
That was me. I came in.
Actually a loss of 1.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get his running game going.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. And this is going to be...
Okay, what just happened there happened a lot during the Seattle game, but it's not happening all that much today. Although, all of a sudden, we're kicking it back and forth a lot.
He angles this one for the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Matt Ryan and the Falcon offense set to get going again. Yeah, they have had success on the ground, really as a team, doing well carrying the football. So maybe a little less pressure on his shoulders as the quarterback.
I don't want to choose the middle one because it means...
Right, he's taking it on. He doesn't need to. Continue to do what you just said. Let everyone else carry the football. That's been effective. Don't have to worry about him throwing the ball in all the situations now. That's got to be a good feeling if he just relaxes and lets it keep coming to him.
Yeah, and relax and enjoy the 2nd quarter lead right now. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Yeah, look at the New York-Chicago game. It's pretty close to us, score-wise also.
This is Hill on the draw play. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
But when you go from 2nd to 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, 1st round went to the offense, 2nd round the defense. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, Ryan.
He's not going to be out. That's way out of bounds. Why'd you throw it out of bounds, stupid?
And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Okay, maybe I should just put the injuries back to how they were supposed to be. I keep wanting to move that up, but that's like, it's a bad idea. Everybody gets hurt. Nobody should get hurt.
Here's Sterling Hoffrichter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Excuse me.
Yards on the punt.
You know, this game drops frames a lot.
With a new set of downs. The Dallas offense back.
Minnesota, Indianapolis. That'd be a good one, too.
They had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have
7 and 17. Look at this. Competitive is the best option because our score is pretty much what the other ones are. That's what I was looking for. I'm disappointed with the first 2 parts.
Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
They'll start the drive with Elliott.
The door was wide open. He just went right through the front door.
At the 27.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Sometimes it does better if I'm the one who runs out there, because I tackled him that time too.
Now a look at Smith. Not sure exactly what happened, but he's still down. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
Okay, they only need a yard. They're probably going to get it. Oh, they didn't get it.
Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. A loss of a yard.
He's not going to make it.
Run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him.
In time. He's going to be late.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll come on to kick.
Okay, so we go against Chicago next week. Who's Chicago going against this week?
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken at the 15. 54-yard punt, 14 on the return, nets him 40. And out will come the offense as they take over.
There goes Chicago. They're going against New York. We'll see if they win or lose. They're my opponents next week, I believe.
He has only one catch, but they have the lead. You got to think there's going to be more involved at some point.
That's what you would expect, but sometimes what defenses do to take away a player of his magnitude, it costs them in other areas. And right now, with them losing, they may have to change their focus, and maybe he will open
Oops.
as the game goes on.
Silly me thinking I get that first down.
Get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Reckless abandon? That's the best kind.
On 2nd down now, it's Hill, and he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Don't they use paint, though?
But I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender, and then the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, sometimes a thing of beauty.
Yeah, maybe we'll take a break from Madden. I mean, 5 days in a row seems excessive. Or not. I don't know. It's good. But I probably shouldn't lay too much.
Now a first down carry. It's Hill. And this will be a Falcons first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
The tackle made at the
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Oh, no, wait, no. 2-minute warning. No, a minute early. Oopsies.
Now a 10th carry for Hill. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
Certainly a nice job there.
Okay, maybe I'll attempt throwing it now.
To the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield,
Why would I throw it to RB?
get low, almost getting into a ball sometimes. Stack
Some of these plays make no sense.
for the runner to find a hole.
Throwing on 2nd and 8.
Oh, he's not going to catch that, is he?
He's going to float this over the middle deep.
Is it? No. Yeah, of course it's incomplete. Damn it. It looked like he almost had it, though.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
To throw on 3rd down, Ryan. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Oh, man. Why does my accuracy suck all of a sudden?
What you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
I guess I could scroll down once in a while.
The Falcons send out their
And I'm not even close enough for a field goal. Lovely.
second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder coming up at halftime. We'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coach.
I don't want to go to Orlando.
From around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. CeeDee Lamb is intended target.
Oh yeah, Lamb. I remember him. He's pretty good.
Prescott throwing the out route incomplete. It's Reed, and he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. 4 yards.
I didn't get to choose.
Up a 3rd down.
You bastards! I didn't get to choose.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Watch, it's not gonna let me choose again. Yep, see, I didn't get to choose. Thanks, jerks. Kill him.
And the throw
That was out of bounds.
here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in.
They're not letting me choose.
I know for us it's fun, and it's not so
By the way, in life, never let people choose for you. You'll always regret it.
2 feet down instead of
You make the one. You're the one who makes the decisions.
in college, trying to get 2
Do
down
it.
instead of 1, so the transition's a little bit less.
Never let people make the decisions for you. Don't ever do that. Son of a bitch.
Nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. It's a big play for the Cowboys on 3rd. 41 yards. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute
Here, let me be annoying. They're using a timeout. So will I. Here.
to go before halftime. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So for
I'm just gonna be annoying and call a timeout just because
the 18.
I'll piss them off.
And again, it's Prescott.
Kill him. Don't let him get in there.
His running back
Kill
has
him.
got it. And all the way down inside the 5.
Oh, they're calling a timeout, are they? Oh, well, I know how to deal with that.
Their second timeout down as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Here, I'll show them what for.
The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Prescott yet again.
And nobody's surprised. They got a touchdown.
Cowboys. Jordan Reed there to make the grab. And the Cowboys are now just an extra point away from
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Inappropriate. Knock that off, sir.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself, no reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Zerline now for the PAT.
They're going to take the lead.
And this puts him on top by a penny. It's 14-13.
A penny? What is that? I don't know what you're talking about. Those don't exist any longer.
Cowboys touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Okay, the real problem is I'm going to have to kick it back to them, though, right? Oh, man, we are screwed.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Oh, my God. Wait, hold on. Why the Dolphins got 0? They did so well against me during our match. Look at that. Dolphins and Bills. That's the first 2 teams I went against. And now they're going against each other.
With that, and oftentimes you hear, well, we're just taking what the defense is giving us, but sometimes that's just not good enough. Sometimes
Not good enough, Gary. Not good enough.
Yeah, so far just a single catch in this game. On first down,
You're going to be out of bounds when you catch that.
right sideline, but it's in.
I should quit throwing the damn ball.
Target was Calvin Ridley. And now it's second down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 20.
Maybe it's actually advantageous to kick it back to them.
To throw again, Ryan. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on them. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
Oh, great. I got reward points. Perfect. And go. No. Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
Incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Okay, no, I'm just going to use my other timeout. Might as well. I mean, we have them.
And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds.
No reason, but I'm doing it for fun. Goalpost? What is that one? I've never seen that. Hail Mary. Okay, a Hail Mary.
After the incomplete pass here now,
Hail Mary full of grace. I don't know the thing because I've never done that. But I've heard it. People have said it.
throwing again, Ryan
Throw it.
to the right side and complete to Hurst. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 25-yard line. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where
Thing is,
Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports.
thing is, I've heard a bunch of the prayers, but I don't fully know them.
Around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in week 2.
Am I looking at people floating in the sky?
Paying a visit in an NFC South matchup, and it's the Buccaneers who are out in front. Mike Evans, a touchdown catch in that first half. From there, we head up to Wisconsin to check out the Packers at home in Lambeau. And they trail the visiting Lions in that one. 2 touchdown passes for Matthew Stafford. Lastly, let's get to the Windy City. See what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier Field. And right now they have the lead over the visiting New York Giants. Nick Foles with a couple of touchdown passes.
Yeah, both us and the Bears are going back to Atlanta next week.
A strong first half out of Dak Prescott. He's thrown for over 200 yards already, and his guys have the lead as well. As we get you back to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Here's Oliver.
Anyway, I was trying to say, though, is I don't know them, but I'd like to learn them. The more I know about everything, the stronger I am.
Atlanta prep
But that goes for any other person on the planet. The more you know, the stronger you are also about everything. Learn about everything.
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has
Slice you cross. Who's coming up with some of these names? Wait a second. There's morale? Wait, hold on. Do my party members are not as effective if we lose morale?
See if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
That was terrible.
Coverage terrific there as that's knocked out and incomplete. Sean Lee, the linebacker, able to get a hand in coverage. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Off the draw, here's Hill.
I got double tackled.
At the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
There's Gerald McCoy on the tackle. Now in his first year with the Cowboys after 6 Pro Bowl appearances in Tampa and 1 good season in Carolina.
Flood like in Halo.
Play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Indianapolis is still destroying the Vikings. That's pretty good. I think I recall seeing Vikings on our schedule.
Ryan.
What happened there?
The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Oh, we are gonna lose.
Catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target.
Why are the Bills destroying the Dolphins so badly? It's not even remotely fair over there. Look at that, 28-0.
Possession goes over here.
That reminds me of the Seattle game when we were playing it. Very reminiscent.
The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the 2nd half. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters.
By the way, I'd rather miss by a mile than an inch.
Those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them.
So losing by 1 point is way worse than losing by 50 points.
They're just cutting them to shreds.
Because if you're crushed that badly, it's like, well, we never had a chance, fellas. But if you lose by 1 point, was that me?
He is met quickly in the
Here, that was me.
backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the 2nd half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Preston.
Oh, he's going to catch that. Son of a bee.
10, touchdown.
Yeah, we're not going to win. We're not going to win.
3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott.
Yeah, but it's CD Lamb, though. That guy's great.
On to their lead.
That's why we're getting killed by him. He's just damn good. That's the issue.
How difficult it is for a rookie receiver to have an impact on the game. So much to learn.
Also, this quarterback is worlds better than the last one, too.
Pretty well.
I would say so. And how about that for your first career NFL touchdown?
And I don't know that he envisioned it quite that way,
Really?
but
His first year in the league was 2020?
about it a little bit.
That's good to know. See, we're learning.
Now Zerline
All this information. Juicy knowledge.
And with that, the lead is up to 8. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown.
Okay, now we're even less not winning.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times,
Oh boy.
puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm.
We're keeping an official tally.
Right now, from all the work he's getting.
Why would I throw it to Y? Maybe that actually is a smart option. You take it. Never mind, it wasn't a smart option. Okay, all of a sudden my guys, we started so strong, and now my guys are just floundering.
Time that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Denver at Pittsburgh, that's a pretty good mashup too. Look at that.
They'll run with Hill.
I had 4 guys on me. How am I expected to live?
Before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just
Oh, there you go, Dan Quinn. Goal complete.
big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. They stick on the ground on first down with Hill. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it.
Okay, the Vikings and Colts game isn't progressing too far. That's pretty much been the score since the last time we looked.
They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now a shotgun handoff to Hill.
Owie.
He is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes
I didn't go anywhere.
They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
And it brings up 3rd.
Holy crap, what was that sound effect? A very excited fan out there, I guess.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan.
Oh man, he could have caught that.
Almost intercepted.
You're right.
First pick of the game there, but at least it does get him to 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Haha, I've been trying to do that forever, and we actually completed it this time.
Getting them down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator,
I've been attempting to do that over and over and over, but that's the first time I succeeded. And at the 1, too. Great.
Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown.
Okay, let's try to tackle him. Yeah, we're there. Record a safety to gain experience and confidence. Capitalize. Get a safety.
doesn't matter where you
I want
start with
to.
the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Where am I? Let's get that safety.
They start on the ground with Elliott.
No.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, we're still in position to get a safety.
Good run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting.
Don't cross the line.
Then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaking up down there on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back.
Single. Looking to mingle.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. A 20th carry here for Elliott. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job.
No, his name's Davison, not Wall.
Forces a punt situation on 4th.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.
This is a really interesting mashup.
He's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Let's take it inside his own 40. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. Atlanta now coming out on the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Now Ryan on 1st down.
Why do you throw it out of bounds? I don't understand why they overthrow. It's really irritating. Throw where he's going, not at the sidelines, dummy. That's going to jeopardize my ability to do this.
He'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Yeah, I do like competitive because the score is definitely what you expect to see, not the silliness. Okay. I don't understand why my guy keeps throwing nowhere near where his men are going.
First pick of the game there, but at least it does get him to 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Cowboys to take over. They've got the lead right now in this ball game, and they got the victory last week against the Rams, so some good momentum as they come up first.
Cowboys went against Rams last week.
They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Elliott, the ball carrier.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
Oh, great. Get him. Seriously, 22. 22, you're fired. You are fired, son. You're fired. Who's 22? He's fired.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game.
Okay, there's no way we're going to win this match. None. You keep watching, though. We'll see how badly we lose by. Probably more than we currently are losing by. We're going to lose. Man, last week's went so well against Seattle. Now Dallas is just kicking my butt. My butt is kicked. They got more than double what we got now. We're losing. This sucks.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here's Oliver.
Oh, geez. Took me about 3.4 eons to fall down there.
At their own 28-yard line.
Atlanta prepped and ready for its next possession.
We're losing. We cannot. I can't salvage this. The Cowboys are going to win. I can't salvage this.
Pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting?
What are you buying? What are you selling? I keep doing that.
And maybe get simpler rather than more.
I'll buy it for a high price.
They start the drive on the ground with Hill.
You know, my relationship, though, with
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out.
Resident Evil, it's hit and miss. I like it, but I don't like it. It's definitely a C tier series for me. I like them, but there's enough holding it back. I think I said that on a different part of this too, didn't I? I'm repetitive too. I'll admit it. I am boring. I'll admit it. Hey everybody out there, if you're subscribed to me, thank you. I know I'm not the most interesting, but I'm having fun. And I hope everybody else is too, though. I mean, we get about 2,800 watch hours a year on this channel at this point. We needed over 4,000 though to get monetization, which would be nice. I mean, a little bit of cash in my pocket would be nice, but you do whatever you want. I mean, I'm not going to pressure you into hitting the subscribe button or the like button or leaving a comment. You do as you please. As long as you're having a good time, though, that's what we need. As long as that's happening, that's good. That's all I require.
And once again, Hill, he's been busy. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Vision is so important for the man.
I'm going to try throwing it. It's going to be disastrous.
Through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it. That's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
You have the goods. Okay, B goes just on the other side of the line. I could throw it to B. And look, he comes to a stop, too. I like that. Uh-oh.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Ryan. And he gets this one to Ridley complete.
Then I got flattened.
First down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 45-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the
We are going to lose, but maybe I could... Oh, look, the Cincinnati-Cleveland game's over. Or was it before? I have no idea. I don't know.
They'll run. This is Hill. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the quarterback.
Okay, I'm going to go with the inappropriate named one.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Oh, never mind. It's not as good as I thought it was. Okay, Ridley, help me. Okay, Ridley, please catch this. Please catch this, Ridley. Please catch it. Where are you throwing? Okay, it was almost an interception.
They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down.
You're right. That should have been an interception.
And 7 yards to go.
From the gun, Ryan. And that is incomplete.
Wow, we suck at this.
Just that first read that you had, maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered.
This game is deteriorating.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away.
Oh, geez, that was way too far.
Spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive.
Whoops. I could have got him. I ran right past the quarterback. My bad.
Just shy of the 45-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. He's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Here's Elliott.
How come like all the other teams are better than our team? Whatever team I choose, they're always horrible. All the other teams, they're great. It seems to be the case.
Then to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium, because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And this time they were ready for him as he's taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down by Dion.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Dallas, Texas is the spot. 3rd quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us.
And we suck.
With a throw caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. CD Lamb, his 3rd touchdown this season, all coming in this game.
I'm not making it to the Super Bowl. We're not making it to the Super Bowl. We're not making it to the Super Bowl. Did you see what's going on? Last week, it gave us an easy victory. This week, it's kicking our butt. This is the exact opposite of what last week was with Seattle. This is they got triple. They nearly got triple what we have. Look at that. They got triple what we got. Minus. Oh wait, sorry, math. No, it'd be 39 if that was the case. My bad. Wow, we suck. We're bad. I doubt I doubt we're making it to the Super Bowl.
20 to the 24.
Taking over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
And here now come the Falcons. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that
Okay, at this rate, I don't care if we score or whatever. I don't care. Whatever. Let's get to the end of the game. Go home.
There've got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete.
Why am I even bothering?
2nd down. Close there. He caught it, just wasn't able to stay in bounds.
And that's where the sideline, it was used as a 12th defender. You know, 11's legal. This one is an imaginary one that my
Oh, dear. Imagine if that guy would have caught that.
In the next case, that's exactly what he did for the defenders.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they
We're dying.
3rd down.
We're dying.
Operating from the gun.
Okay, you gonna catch that, son?
One deep over the middle.
Of course you're not.
That will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
But when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done.
Take over 1st and 10.
Out comes CeeDee Lamb and the rest of the Dallas offense.
That guy's too good.
Game so far, 3rd
Can we trade for him?
lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these
Come over here, sir. Join our team. We have pizza
putting it in the right spot.
and beer. Tasty, tasty pizza and beer.
To get open, whether they uncover late in a route or they get open early, but they just always find a way. And he's having that type of a game.
Yeah, he's been nearly impossible to cover.
Oh, it's been a long time since I've actually had a beer.
Start the drive with Elliott. And not a lot of
Like
daylight,
months.
really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up
Can you tell that I don't actually drink all that often? I don't.
this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time.
How come they run so easily and I can't run all that easily? What's going on there?
And these numbers on our monitor are getting hard to believe. He's closing in now right on the doorstep of 500 yards passing.
I'm glad that you
Yeah, we're getting slaughtered.
because I had trouble absorbing that.
We'll have to fly back home to Atlanta and, I don't know, cry on the plane.
It's gone right for them and his squad in this game.
We're just going to cry on the plane back to Atlanta.
Prescott looks to throw on 1st. And his throw is incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down. You and I watched
And San Francisco is destroying the Jets. Nobody's surprised.
his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
But you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion. Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd.
And then watch. Somehow we miraculously win.
Open man Lamb, it's complete. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 27 yards.
No, we're going to lose. There's no way I could salvage this. None.
Over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Yeah, everyone dialed in. Prescott on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On second down, Prescott again.
I was chasing Lamb. Did you see that?
His intended target, and it's third down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. On third down, it's Prescott. Able to hit
Yeah, we suck.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. CD
It's exactly how it was last week. But instead of me winning, they are winning.
onto their lead.
It's the exact opposite. Polar opposite.
Four touchdown receptions for him in this game.
Wow, I don't know how this is happening. What the hell's going on?
Performance. Going up and catching the football.
This playthrough is, well, bad.
The end zone. That's what it's all about.
Let's just surrender. How's that sound?
Zerline now for the PAT.
I'm gonna surrender. Can I do something to surrender?
And that'll push
Okay, now they have more than triple what we have.
So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown.
Wow.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
I don't even want to play anymore. This is demoralizing.
Here's Oliver. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because
You idiot. It's the third.
The offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
You think you might have turned it
I want to be able to run like 80 yards. Can we do that? How do we do that?
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going
They could do it all the time. I can't.
Good tough running right up the middle, and if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
We're dying. Blow down and now we're dying. I changed the lyrics. Yeah, this is awful. If you're still watching the playthrough, hey, how you doing? We're dying today.
Throw. Incomplete. Got out of the pocket.
Why do I even bother throwing? It's so inaccurate.
Play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Ryan. Stepping up. He's going to keep it. He's got a 1st down.
I'm just going to do that. That seems like a better option.
Across the 50 and down to the 48. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game's slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quit in him.
Zero.
Okay, we're just going to let the third expire.
another play. So we will switch ends.
Okay, is the third quarter always like the devastating one?
Watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I mean, at the half, everything was just everything in the half was great. Now it's not great.
And what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
I think we're being massacred.
Ryan stepping up. He's going to keep it.
I think running the quarterback is a better option at this rate.
To the 35. Nothing open down.
They're never expecting it.
Himself for 11 and a first down.
Containing him has become
Well, you know what we're going to do now then.
We've seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
I think they got a guy in position this time though. We're going to have to cry on the way back to home to Atlanta. It's going to be a really sad plane ride.
On 1st and 10, Ryan stepping up. Good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
And that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Surprise, I've now discovered the best tactic, I guess. Like Jaguars at Titans, we fought the Jaguars and they killed us. That was 2 games ago, remember?
To throw again on 2nd.
Oh, they're not going to let me do it this time.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the
That guy had enough of our nonsense. Yeah, we're outmatched.
So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons.
It reset us. I got 9. They took 9. He's coming after me? Oh, that's not very nice of him. Why would you do that? I'm just minding my own business. Come on.
Operating from the gun, Ryan. He can run for it, and he right around the 30, stops him short of the 1st down. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
I liked his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rounding, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the 1st down.
I wanted to.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter.
You know, if you're losing this badly, though, it allows you to do some really stupid things. Like run.
They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. He may try and run for this. And he's able to get the 1st here as he's taken down at the 25. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the 1st.
Atlanta.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
That 3rd quarter was deplorable. Inconceivable.
From the gun, Ryan. And now he'll tuck it and run. And they'll work it inside the
Okay, I don't know why, but this stupid tactic seems to be working.
Open downfield, he keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
Partner as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the
They're doing what we did last week. Come up with an original idea, they're assholes.
get all you can.
Oh, those dudes were copying our dudes.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
I like how I said that. That was really funny. I'm going to have to watch this playthrough back so I can make some shorts, because there's some certain lines I've said that are really, really funny.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
I don't know why, but this seems to be working. We're going to lose, but I can at least close the gap, potentially.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Ryan, and he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Matt Ryan with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Falcons cut into that lead.
Wait, is that right? Did I rush it in with the quarterback earlier?
On this drive, we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. And that'll cut the lead down to 22.
Oh, yeah, we're screwed.
11 plays all told. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards.
I guess the roof opens up, so it's sort of enclosed.
Sterling Hoffrichter to kick off for the Falcons.
Now following the touchdown, Hoffrichter.
Look how close the Jaguar-Titan game is, 15-15.
Taken in the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out comes CeeDee Lamb and the rest of the Dallas offense. All right, how has he done it? 4 touchdowns in this contest. He's been around the end zone in particular, pretty much uncoverable.
And you know that I typically take things from a defensive perspective. I'm not going to do that this time. Let's just praise him. My goodness, 4 receiving touchdowns means he's been a variety of coverages throughout this game, because they're not just letting him run scot-free. They're trying their best to shut him down, and he's shredding them.
I got to be honest, I want to see 5. No, you want to see 5? I mean, we're not
Yeah, Mr. Lamb is why we're losing. That guy's great.
In the interest of the game, let's go ahead and see 5.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Wow, that was a big reduction in time up there.
And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge. Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Toss left to Elliott. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop.
Wasn't that the sign of any good commentator? You're not supposed to be biased towards any team. You're supposed to be impartial.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter. He's been terrific so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away.
Hello? Why were you guarding me?
A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over.
Can we make this thing be over with already? We just need to leave.
To climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest.
You know what I'm gonna do, right?
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now, 1st and 10 at their 25.
You'd be actually surprised if I actually do throw it.
He'll set up to throw from the gun.
Nope, I sure won't.
And down he goes.
Okay, everybody, I've now discovered the weak spot in Madden 21. Run the quarterback.
That one good for 15 and a first.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
This is apparently what you're supposed to be doing. Run the quarterback. Don't throw it, just run.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Ryan. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
First down, Atlanta.
From the shotgun, Ryan.
Oops, well, they're going wise.
He'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Oh god, the dog is farting.
My kindergarten teacher always said, if at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
Oh dear.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. The man wreaking havoc there, Gerald McCoy, the deep.
Oh man, we suck today.
Defensively, I think he was trying to go.
Hope everybody's enjoying this, but I'm not having fun. It's only fun if we like decimate our opponents. No.
A great job defensively, nowhere to go with the football.
You have to lose sometimes.
So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. From midfield now, here's Ryan. He sets to fire deep. And that will be incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could.
Do you think I can make it if I run? Let's try.
They'll try and throw for him with Ryan.
Nope.
He's taken down. The sack there by Tyrone Crawford, shooting in to make the play. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th
Alright, he's got 400 yards of receptions. He's averaging 40 a reception. Man, that guy's great. What do my guys get, like 3? I want this game to be a little more consistent. I'm getting a whiplash with how it's going back and forth.
A first down carry by Elliott. picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
Now, one thing I do like, though, if you look at the shadow on the field, it looks like it actually has moved a bit. The edge of it was right on the numbers, so it's moved over a little bit. Good.
Ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They're in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now Prescott. This to Jarwin.
It dropped frames again.
33, good enough for a first down. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down.
And the tight end is certainly in position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get this down to about the 30.
But you notice none of the other mashups have anywhere near 42 points scored. What the hell's going on here? It's just whatever games I'm playing are broken, I swear.
His ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
They go to Elliott again. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a first down at the Falcons' 25. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And Wilson has it. And he will have a Cowboys first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
No, they're going to get another touchdown. I'm fairly confident they're going to score once more.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaken up down there on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Cowboys trot out Greg Zuerlein.
A 30-yard attempt.
Zuerlein's kick is up and through. And that'll extend this lead now up to 25.
Yeah, we're dead. We are dead.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control.
Yeah, I got 2 1/4 what we got.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Oh, Carolina beat Tampa Bay. It just ended.
Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's points left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. And they get him down.
Okay, we're done. That was horrible. Now we're 1-1 for the season. Yep, that was bad. Not good, very bad. Yeah, that's right. Throw your clipboard down at the ground. We lost. Time for a sad plane ride.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Dallas, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for Atlanta,
they'll win.
They'll fall to 1-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Garth.
Holy crap.
The NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL.
It was all great until the third.
The Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.
It was really good until the third. Then it was just on fire. Two Super Bowl appearances. Well, it says he's 50% there already. Okay. Yeah. Auto upgrade. Hopefully they're a lot better now. Okay. Oh, well, at least both of us are 1-1. Okay. Hope you enjoyed it. You come back later. Look at that. It actually is much shorter than the last couple. That's good. Still over 2 hours, though. But I'll see you next time. I'll see you soon.